This is Ryan with Best Delegate, and I'm here with la Universidad Central de Venezuela. Paulo Ortiz, the faculty advisor. Hello, delegation. How are you guys doing?
Very good.
You having a good time? You having a good time at the conference? What country are you guys representing?
Lebanon.
Nice. What brings so many students to NMUN, to nationals? Oh, right here.
Oh well, NMUN is really the most important, in my opinion, of course, the most important one of the United Nations, and it brings us together because it has a very healthy sense of competitiveness. Yet it is competitive in the bottom. So we like that balance in between the friendly environment yet the competitive environment. That's why we got into it.
Very nice. Can someone share with? Oh yes, please.
Okay, well, the seriousness of the conference is one of the main aspects that I personally choose to participate in this particular model. It's very serious, it's very professional, it's very competitive as well. It is a very good experience for me. It's my first year participating in any model in the United Nations. So far it has been amazing, an amazing ride. Yes. Incredibly amazing.
My understanding is that Model UN is very popular in Venezuela. Can someone explain why is Model UN so popular there?
I think first of all because it is associated, the link with the United Nations is so close, more than any other model, United Nations model. So that's why I consider it is so important, and for us in our country, preparation is also important. That's why we have so many months trying to get prepared to be here and make our best.
Yes, and I know that yes, please.
I think Venezuelan students are really concerned about what is happening in the international community. So more of the Nations are a way to work for it, to solve the problems that we are concerned about. That's what is very popular.
There is another issue that in Venezuela it's a multicultural society, so you can study with someone of Portugal, someone of Spain, someone of Ecuador, or every single country that live together in a very nice way. So I think that is another issue that delegates are interested, the students are interested to become inside the United Nations.
That's true.
I also think that lately a lot of the youth in Venezuela is really connected with what's going on in the world, what's going on in their country, and they're really interested in participating on the debate of the issues that are actually happening. And I think that's one of the opportunities that the youth see through these models, and that's why they mainly want to participate, to have a voice and have proposals to issues that concern us nowadays.
We need to understand that all careers apply to NMUN and to UN in general, because no matter what career do I study, everything applies in the UN. So you need to be aware of what's going on and what can you do as a professional to help the world.
And I know that in Venezuela the youth are involved, but Diego Aria, who himself was ambassador from Venezuela to the United Nations and a president of the Security Council, and invented the ARIA formula procedure, informal consultation. I understand that you guys met with Ambassador Aria, is that right?
A couple of months ago we met with Diego Aria. It was a very good experience because he talked with us about the experience of being a delegate in the United Nations, about finding consensus, about the key aspects that a delegate, and not only in the United Nations but in every career in the world, and the priorities that we should follow for a career, that is searching for consensus, trying to find outside the box thinking for solving issues, such as the ARIA formula, which is a very innovative and useful way to solve issues in the Security Council. And well, it was a really good experience meeting with him, and something to
we're going to meet with him back once again.
When you go back?
Yeah.
Wow.
When we're here
You're gonna
in our state, that we should give him a call and meet with us and tell him about our experience at this model. Because one of his interests was sharing the work of a diplomat inside in an organization like the United Nations, since we are really interested in being part of that by going through this model, because we are assuming the position of a diplomat, because obviously we are interested in being part of it in the future. So he wants to share the opinion of with him about the model and how it goes.
I thought it was very cool that you have a world leader who cares about Model UN and how the youth are being educated.
Yeah, and it was a real, like a meeting, a personal meeting, and it was awesome to meet a person that is so important in the international aspect as Diego Aria.
Very.
Also, it's we not only prepare for the model of United Nations, we take this as a learning experience, and we have to share the experience with the people that actually know about this, that have lived this in the real sense. So this is the perfect way. We are interested in not only in the model as it is, it's learning for life, learning for our professions.
Very nice, very nice. And Paula, as the faculty advisor, what would you say that Model UN means to you and to your club?
Well, for us, it's all about teamwork. We love coming here because actually you get recognized. You only get a recognition if you work outstandingly well as a team. It's all together. As we see in other models, you only win, for example, awards if one delegate is good in one committee, one delegate is good in another committee. But here, it's all about the teamwork. That's why we keep coming back, and also because in this particular model, we get to go to the UN permanent missions and we get to know the real diplomats, and it's just amazing. We get to be to delegate at the UN, at the UN Hall, so it's just an amazing experience, and we make friends, and everybody is really well prepared and really highly competitive.
And you, yes, please.
I think that one of the challenges with this model is exactly that each one of us in each committee assume the same position of the country that we're representing, that we don't contradict each other, so we have to be careful with the position and the proposal of each of the delegates that are part of our delegation, and represent them and be outstanding in each committee. That's like the biggest challenge in this model, and we assume that since it is so like the rules in the United Nations as they are, we believe that this is one of the best models that we can participate in.
Very cool.
Yeah, definitely that's one of our key factors, because the delegation from the Central University of Venezuela also assumes for so long the role of ambassador as very seriously, and that's why the preparation is so important. And once we get here in New York, we still with that work in order to assume that strategies, that nation's perspectives as an important opportunity to expose us and assume that role of ambassador.
It's very cool.
I think it's great that the work that we do.
And I was told that UCV was one of the first universities from Venezuela to attend this conference. Is that right? It's very cool. It's very cool.
We are glad. I am glad of being part of this team and making my contribution to name that Central University of Venezuela have got for so long, because there is a hard work, and I give thanks to the head delegates and the people that also, as Diego Arias, but also the team that day after day, Saturday after Saturday, are at the back of what we do and how we do it to make here our best, as I said.
It's very cool. It's very cool. And is there anything in Spanish that you would like to tell your friends and family back home? How are you guys doing? What do you want to share with them? Hola.
Exposition Papers, ver la experiencia de Nueva York, estar aquí en un hotel tan brutal, con todo este poco de gente de todo el mundo, es una experiencia outside of this world.
Sí, vale la pena trabajar tanto.
Y todos vamos a hacerlo.
Yo que simple y llanamente vengo aquí a ganar, y no es un trabajo solo de Julio César, sino del grupo por completo, y estoy complacido.
Yo tengo que decir gracias por el apoyo de la familia, los amigos, de todo el mundo, soportar también nuestras tantas reuniones. Para los patrocinantes, muchísimas gracias por el apoyo, y además vamos con este premio para Caracas.
Que tanto trabajar al final tiene su recompensa. Creo que esta experiencia no tiene comparación. Hoy ha sido el primer día y yo ya estoy súper contenta, y bueno, muchísimas gracias a todos los que nos apoyaron, y ese premio es de nosotros. Tiene nuestro nombre, eso es todo lo que yo voy a decir.
Very cool.
Gracias por el apoyo, por la preparación, ya más de 10 meses de preparación. Hoy que estamos comenzando el modelo, dan los frutos. Es un honor y una gratificación tan grande estar participando en el NMUN, y vamos a llevarnos ese premio y todos los premios que sean posibles.
Sí.
Bueno, yo creo que gracias a todos los patrocinadores, mamá, papá, que siempre están ahí, pero también que siempre nos vamos a llevar el premio porque somos una de las mejores universidades de Venezuela y siempre le vamos a enseñar cómo es que se hace el UCB.
Cool. Gracias para la entrevista.